Okay, so Sai is bringing up a new point, friends. Something about light and dark outside and light and dark inside. How are lights different inside than outside? How are lights different inside than outside? Did you get your time for thinking? Okay, what do you want to share now?
I wanted to share, when we go home, it's still a little light, but sometimes we got like a little light that doesn't have like that much light to it. So then we turn that on, but then when it's bedtime, you gotta turn all the lights on, and then all the lights off, and then when you wake up, you don't have to turn the lights on because there's already light outside.
Yeah, it's light outside in the sky and the sun's out.
Ooh, I heard the word sun, which is making me think, where does light come from?
Light comes from the sun. No,
Okay. Can you make a connection sign to Peyton and Caden if you're thinking light outside comes from the sun? Okay, Akira?
Light outside comes from the big gases that makes the sun.
Okay, so it comes from the sun.
It's shining.
Okay, so I'm going to write that up here, that light outside comes from the sun. Where does the light inside come from? Where does the light inside come from? Lloyd, what do you think?
It's a electricity cord.
Electricity cord.
Electricity.
Who has more information? Who would like to build or piggyback on Lloyd? Lloyd, call on a friend who's going to piggyback off of that electricity and cord idea you've got.
Zamal.
Light is different from outside because inside the light is a light bulb, and the light bulb is connecting to the cord. And
who's making connection signs to Zamal?
then it like
Yeah. Who else would like to add on to that? Can you call on a friend who'd like to piggyback off your idea about the light bulbs and the cords, and that's where light comes from?
this is not to piggyback off of her. It's
You have a new idea?
add to the electricity. Like if it was electricity out, there's no light switch outside. Because if there were, it would just, if you put it up, it would be like the sun, and then put it down. That does not exist.
No, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah.
Inside, there's light switches that you can make up, and in like a storm or something, the roads, they had those cords that make your electricity go on. And when my brother goes to high school, my mom takes him to the bus at like 1
Super early?
Yeah, at nighttime, and outside, I wake up in the middle of the night, but I don't go with her. I stay home with my other brother, and we have our journal, and sometimes we write stuff about outside and electricity in there.
Okay, I like what London was saying about those big cords. So now she's taking the lights we have from the light bulbs, right? Zamal's gotten the light bulbs, all the way through the cords like Lloyd was thinking and Zamal was thinking. And now London's taking it a step further and saying all that's connected to those big wires out along the street, electricity. Okay, now that we've had a little bit of time to talk as a class in a conversational style, now I'd like you to all turn and talk with a friend and tell them, where does inside light and outside light come from? So in a conversation, not every child will always get to share. So turning and talking now gives them all a chance to synthesize what they've been hearing, share new ideas, and put some of those words like electricity into their own vocabulary.